It's now May here in Alma, Missouri, and I've got the big tractor out because we are doing some planting today. Yes, I've got corn that needs to go into the ground. But first, I've got to pick up the planter. Now, you might be wondering what I plan on doing with these other fields that I just got done putting the lime on. Well, I'm actually just going to let them stay as grass for right now until I figure out a little bit more about what I'm going to do with these crops here. I've even been toying with the idea of maybe buying like that piece of property right there, or these little ones here along the side. That way I can get just a little bit more grass and I'm not having to take up the big fields. You know what, I mentioned it yesterday. I've got the really big plan for that really big new piece of equipment. I mean, yeah, it's even bigger than this thing, and it's not really feasible to use it in little pieces of fields like that. I really need some big fields. So even my little ones right here on the main farm, now don't worry, I'm not selling it, but I'm gonna have to have a backup plan for them, so they might become grass, and then I just focus on the really big ones with the big stuff. You know what, while I'm here, let's go ahead and clean this thing up a little bit. It got pretty dirty over there with all of the silage bales and everything like that, so we'll hit it a few times here really quick, get inside the wheels, get it nice and clean. You know, we gotta look sharp here on the main road. It's gonna get dirty again, so I need to get one layer of dirt off before I can get another one on. I got the worker moving into position there with the big Steiger. They're gonna go ahead and start taking care of putting corn there in the ground. And I'm taking the seed tender back over here to get it filled up again because I'm gonna let another worker deal with them all day long. They're gonna be their nurse kind of thing, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take about 3 other workers over to another really big contract that we've got. Yep, that's right. I've got a lot more mowing that I've got to get done. We got some more silage bales and some hay bales to make today. Even though I'm not going to need it on this field, I went ahead and brought down the other 2 tractors with the windrower and the tedder, because 2 of the fields down here, I've actually got to make some hay bales. It's going to be this little field right here. Now, don't ask me why the farmer wants these 2 specific ones. I think it's because they know that this is exactly how much they need, and they just have done it multiple times. But this field here, and then one way back in the back that I don't exactly know how I'm going to get to yet. And when all your other tractors are busy, you got to do what you got to do to get the baler down to the farm. No, don't worry. I'm not going to use this to actually do any baling. Just a little bit of transport down here because the big tractor is now busy over there doing the planting. So I at least need to get the baler down here without hitting anything. All right, we're good. We're good. But I think while they're doing this, I'm going to go ahead and do something else with this truck. Actually had 2 of the workers show up. One of them is going ahead and starting baling over here, and the other one said, "Hey boss, I want something to do. What do we got?" And I said, "Well, you can help me with a very special job. We're gonna go pick up some pallets." And boy, do we have a ton of them. I went ahead and turned off all the water supply to all of the greenhouses here not too long ago, at least these here in the middle, because I'm going to be putting in some different ones. So the worker found a road to get back here to field at number 38. I didn't even know this field existed until the old man up there at the contract said, "Hey man, I got this field back there that you need to take care of for me." So I found it. I think this is it. Maybe? Nope, not quite. The old man came running down here and he's like, hey, make sure you get that one back in the far back. This one is 38. Load number 1 of the apples is headed off to the bakery. They've got a pretty good price on it right now. I could wait a little bit longer, but I just need to get these things moved. And I'm going to go ahead and take about a $9,000 loss on them to be able to go ahead and get that happening right now. All right. $17,500 for load number 1. I mean, that's not bad. We got at least 2 more of those. I got the backfield number 38 mowed back here. Got the tedder back here as well. And as soon as the windrower gets done up in the front field, it'll be coming back here too. But now it's time for this one. And I think this is 37. Well, load number 2 was another $18,500. I've got at least 1 more, and I think like 5 more containers. Planting of the corn is done. Now I just got to finish up on those contracts and then maybe figure out if I'm going to do anything over there. Now that all we have left is silage, I've got another worker and a tractor ready to go ahead and start picking up all of these hay bales, because I'm going to go and get these 2 contracts knocked out first. Then all we have left is silage, and I can just take that and collect it off any field that I need to. Now, I'm believing that I only need to collect 13 of these bales and give them to the the delivery place, and the rest of them are going to be mine for payment. So we got this worker here going ahead and starting to bale up all of this silage. I've got this one small field here. I've got another small field down this road, and then the really big field that you see here on the right. The worker has seriously been working on this for what feels like 30 minutes already and barely made a dent. I found out what happened. He got stuck over here. I don't know exactly if it got away from him or what, but yeah, the worker had a little bit of a mishap. So I gotta go get the truck, pull it back a little bit. Hopefully the header's not tore up and we can keep on going. I got 13 bales on here right now. I had 17 total, dropped 4 of them off at the farm. So now I'm hoping that this is gonna be enough to be able to complete the contracts, and then we'll get moved over to the silage. I'm actually taking these up to the livestock bale sales point right now, so wish me luck. The 2 hay bale contracts are now complete, and now I gotta go over there and get started on all of the silage. There's a lot of silage coming off of field number 40. I didn't realize how big that field was. It is a monster, and there's probably gonna be 3 times the amount of bales on that field alone as like all the other ones combined. And here is the last load of the apples. I believe about 17,000 liters here. Well, the mower's done it now, so all I've got left is to make the bales and then collect the bales. I already got quite a few up there. I think about 20 of them on the trailer now. I need to figure out exactly how many need to go to the biogas plant, and then I can take the rest of them over to the livestock and complete the other 3 contracts. 2 of them already done, the hay, 1 at biogas, and then 3 back at livestock with the silage. And this contract is complete as well. Now it's time to go back, pick up all the silage bales, and take them up to the bale sell point. So I did some quick math, and I'm only gonna have to take 34 bales over to the bale sell point to complete these 3 contracts. I've got 24 on here right now, which means I only need 10 more, and I don't think that's gonna be a problem at all. And this old man's got a bunch of trash just laying around here on the farm. So we're going to get these over there, come back, grab another 10, and they should be done. And that's a wrap. Got everything baled up. The collector is working right now. I believe it's going to be 22 bales that I'm going to be able to put into my storage. And there is the last bale off of the property. Let's go and run in here and talk to the old man and get paid. Well, the old man agreed $106,000. I don't know how he's coming up with that number, but that is a great number. We are now almost at 300,000 total. You know what? I guess now it's time to go get 100 head of cattle. We got a couple months so we can sell the soybeans. We'll be able to get some more equipment then. I've got enough for 100 head. Well, that's going to be it for today, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like if you would. Make sure to hit subscribe and turn on your notifications to keep up to date on my future videos. While you're waiting on those future videos, go and check out one of these 2 right here. Have a great day, night, evening, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver 53 signing off.